Call this meeting to order. Senate rules, Thursday, March 13th, 2025, in the year of our Lord. That is today, the 32nd legislative day. Not many left. If my bill was on this yellow sheet, I would want it out of here. All right. We're a little short for time due to some long-winded colleagues. So, let's get started. Let's start with Madam Chair Cooper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I bring to the committee a substitute to House Bill 89. This is a Public Health Department bill. What it does is clear up some things that were needed by the Maternal Mortality Committee, like who does autopsies, and allows them to get very important information about a mother who has died, their mental health background and concerns, and it also sets up the regional perinatal centers to act as an advisory counselor to sort of like a Stoke, and then the things that go out from him, so that people that are in areas where they don't have an OBGYN can have questions answered about people that in the pregnancies and all that are needed.
Okay. We got any questions from the committee?
89.
Senate, or HB 89. Any questions? No questions. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Leader F. Welcome back.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, as I said, it's
We're
always
honored and humbled to have you in our presence.
me getting to come twice on this legislation was not only a learning experience, but personal enjoyment.
One of the greatest weeks of my life.
Mr. Chairman, I have two measures for you. On page 1, House Bill 90, and both these measures deal with increasing the cap on CUVA land from 2,000 acres to 4,000 acres. There's an accompanying constitutional amendment, which is on the next page, H.R. 32. Happy to answer any questions.
H.R. 32 on the back and H.B. 90 on the front. And for my committee members, that is a package deal. You get a 2-for-1 should you pick that. Just sweeten the pot. Senator Rhett, you're recognized for a question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Where do you get your suits from? Could you let me know that?
I'll give you my tailor's number, Senator. We'll have to exchange because I think you're well dressed. So.
Thank you.
Tailor, retailer. Any other questions? Senator Dolezal, you're recognized at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Leader. We've got a lot of great House bills on here. 2 of yours, I see. I wonder if you could update the committee on how we're doing over there on moving some Senate bills to the floor.
We are working very hard. I carried 2 on the floor this morning for Senator Dixon, 2 excellent measures that passed. We're extended debate on those.
What was the subject matter of those bills?
So, Mulberry, not any other name. I've heard them all, heard every joke. No, it's Mulberry. We also had a bill on the floor for the distinguished chairman of the Senate Rules Committee this morning, which passed overwhelmingly.
Of course
and this afternoon, we just had House Rules, and we have another important Senate measure which we're considering this afternoon. So,
well, thank you. That sounds like y'all are doing good work over there.
Yep, thank you.
They're doing great work.
Moving
Passing
your bills.
my bills. Great work. All right. Well, I don't think we have any other questions. Look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank
twice.
you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate you.
Thank you. All right, Representative Kelly, come hither.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Bring before you House Bill 199. It's about middle of the page. It passed the Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously. It deals with cleaning up some of the judicial security initiatives we've done to help make sure our judges' personally identifiable information remains private.
Any questions? You gonna be able to help us over there?
I always try my
No,
best.
you can't. I forgot you can't.
As you reminded me yesterday multiple times.
I did, but it was fun. All right. No questions. Thank you.
199. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Representative Carson, and if you would say your bill number twice so Senator Rhett can get it.
I'm sure my Cobb County friend knows. House Bill 290 near the bottom of page 1. This came out of a Senate Finance Committee with no dissenting votes. This is our annual cleanup for IRC update, Internal Revenue Code update, which we need to pass every year to make sure our Georgia Income Tax Code is as much as possible in compliance or in agreement with the Internal Revenue Code. There's only some very small changes. The fiscal note has been issued. It's less than $1 million of revenue difference, mostly due to grants to 501c19s, which are veteran services organizations. That was made tax exempt by the federal government in '23, and we're just adopting to that housekeeping measure.
Did you just go line by line and cover the whole bill?
I
feel like you
could
did.
and just
No, I feel like you just did.
okay.
Any questions? Great job.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate your service to this great state. Representative Stevens, come on up.
I won't take as long, Mr. Chairman,
That'd
on
be
House
great.
Bill 473. That's just the department's annual drug update bill.
All right, that's how you present Senate rules. Pro move. How long you been here, Representative Stevens? 20. See, he knows what he's doing. Come on up, Representative Wade.
Thank you, Chairman. Ditto. I'm just kidding. House Bill 423, top of second page, GMA's Next Gen 911 passed unanimously out of the House and also out of Senator Albert's committee, and I believe Senator Albers is planning to carry the legislation on behalf of the agency.
Okie dokie. Any questions? Question? Okay, no questions.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, guys.
Comments? Mr. Whip,
Mr. Chairman, committee members.
how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Better now that you're here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm here to ask for House Bill 223. It's a Hurricane Helene relief bill.
Ooh, good bill. Good bill. That all you got?
I think that's the only one I got on here, Mr. Chairman. But I would like to say this. Thanks to the Senate for moving all the bills out of committees. I can see that it's moving in a expeditious manner, and I very much appreciate that. And we intend on doing the same on our side.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good answer. Is there a question? Is there a question? Hey, order. Is there a question? All right. No questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got any other House members? Seeing none. All right, let's go down the list. SR 148, that's Taiwan.
Yes, sir.
That's good. SR 244, that is Doug Collins.
Yes, sir.
That's enough. SR 246, resolution on President Trump. That's good. HB 55. I think Senator Goodman is going to cover that for Representative Ford. This is her first bill, and she got a little timid. She heard about walking in the lion's den, and I think she got scared. So she is not. She's here. She's not here. She's in the building. You're not recognized. Senator Goodman, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, my best good friend. HB 55, that is adding a Superior Court judgeship to Lapahall Judicial Circuit.
They keep misspelling it, though. There's no W on the end.
It's pronounced that way. It's kind of
I
like how
know.
we say W in South Georgia, spelled
Yeah.
D-U-B-Y-A.
Yep. Something like that. Oh, we got a question from Senator Dolezal.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman Goodman. I don't think you were in Judiciary when Representative Ford brought this bill, but she testified under a number of questions and identified that she did not believe that your character in college when she knew you was such that you would be elected to office. And I'm wondering if you could opine on what she was referencing in that testimony.
Absolutely.
I stand with my friend on that. We're not going down that road.
Well, I would just say I think a number of us in this room are probably glad that they didn't have video phones when we were in college.
That's right.
Follow up, Mr. Chairman.
Sure.
I believe the representative may have just entered the room, so I'm wondering if it would be appropriate.
Ah, there she is.
Follow-up question, Mr. Chairman.
She's here.
Yes.
Representative Ford, welcome.
Thank
your
you,
first
thank you.
Senate Rules Committee.
I'm sure the
We're-
chairman did a good job of
we're
asking and telling you what
honored.
this bill does.
Well, first off, can you pronounce the
Alapaha.
Lapahal?
And
Does
it
have a
means
W in
laughing
it?
waters. It's named after the river, the Lapahal River, which means laughing waters.
See, you never told us that, Senator Goodman.
I'm from the town of Alapaha.
You are.
Yes. About 700 people,
Wow. Well, 699 right now. You're
probably, yeah.
Follow-up question, Mr. Chairman.
here. Senator Dolezal, you're recognized at this time.
Representative Ford, I was just asking Chairman Goodman and reminding the committee that in Judiciary Committee testimony, you commented that you've been good friends with Chairman Goodman for a number of years.
Yes.
You added, though, that you, based on some decisions he made in college when you all knew each other, that you did not think at the time he would ever be elected to office. I'm wondering what the number one thing was that was in your mind when you made that comment about your good friend.
I was thinking neither one of us would be elected to office, so we've agreed to keep those doors closed.
Fair enough.
We weren't yet 21.
I was always at Bible study,
I think I always saw you at the library, too.
the one downtown.
I tell
Yeah.
you this, he cheated off my paper, and that wasn't very
Whoa,
smart,
whoa, whoa,
because
whoa,
I
whoa,
wasn't
whoa.
real
We don't
smart.
talk about that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Just kidding.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure we got some questions, this being your first bill and all. Any questions from the committees? Senator Robertson, you're recognized at this time.
I had no questions, but I am impressed finally knowing that the good Senator Goodman actually went to college. I think I'm
He
impressed
did. I
with
saw
that.
him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where
Once.
you saw him, but I'm glad.
How many times?
Mostly at the AGR house.
Oh.
How many times did you see him in those 7 years?
4.5.
A lot. A lot.
Okay. Senator Rhett, you're recognized at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What subject did he copy? Did he copy off of?
That was a joke.
It was a joke. It was a joke. We really.
It never
He didn't do it. No, it's PE. Carried him on my back because he couldn't finish the mile.
And still can.
Did you get picked before him in dodgeball?
Yes, yes. He was short and slow.
As I still am.
And wide?
Yeah.
Short, slow, and wide is
Yeah.
not a good combo for dodgeball.
Sack of grits with a rope tied around.
All right. Any other questions? Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all. Sorry I was late.
How was your day in the House today? Anything
Quite
exciting happened?
eventful. Very eventful.
Okay.
Hoping to go home soon. Thank
Well,
y'all.
Me too, but we keep dragging this day out. Okay. Where are we at? HB 406. Senator Hatchett, you gonna cover that?
I will, Mr. Chairman, and I'll be brief. 406 is the Judicial Retirement System Bill. It raises the retirement age for Superior Court judges from 60 to 65.
Okay.
Very important.
No questions. All right, HR 42 is Representative Gamble, carried by Senator Eccles, the man in pink. Nobody here to cover that? Anybody want to cover that? Came out of Finance, Mr. Chairman.
It's just ratifying the suspension of the gas tax back during the hurricane. If we don't do it, the distributors have to pay the money, so we thought we probably should ratify.
How much we talking? Billion?
Yeah.
1.2 billion, if my math is correct.
It was 2 weeks worth, so.
All right. Sorry, no yawning in this committee. All right, we've covered everything. All right, today we are going to pick a few. So, Senator Watson was actually Senator Jones was up next. He's not here. Do you know his pick? You feel comfortable taking it for him?
For Leader Jones, we'd like to pick HB 89.
HB 89. That's funny, because that was actually going to be Senator Watson's pick, and he was next, and he's not here. So it's picked. So we'll skip him. Senator Harbison.
Senate Resolution 148.
Senate Resolution 148.
Is that a ding ding?
No. Actually, I am going to go back to Senator Watson. He wanted to pick, we're going to clear off all these Senate resolutions. So 245 and 246 are now off the table. They're on the floor. All right. Senator Cowser.
Oh, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to go with the daily double.
I love it.
House Resolution 32, and I think you said we could get House Bill 90 at
The
the
package deal.
the price of one.
Package deal. That is wise. You get lots of friends.
32 and 90.
All right. What were the numbers again? I got distracted. Mercedes, quit distracting me. 32 and 90. All right. Has anybody picked 223 yet? All right. Senator Gooch, what's your pick? Perfect. Good job. All right. That's enough for the day. All right. I've got Senate Resolution 148, Senate Resolution 245, Senate Resolution 246, HB 89, HB 90, HB 223, and HR 32. 2, 3, 4, and 3 resolutions. Yep. All right. What's the will of the committee? I got a motion from Senator Walker and a second from Senator Anderson. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? No. Motion passes unanimously. All right. You'll get your committees